Johnson, y'all know me, Ezel Smokey! My neck, my back, my neck ain't my back. With SB Global, apartment 107. They got evicted, moved to 106. Peace.
You can't buy this super flyness. You can't buy this super flyness. Can't buy this super flyness. This is what happens. You make shit this time.
SB Soprano, strapped like a sandal. I fuck with G's to push keys like they play piano. Scramble like I'm random, catch me out the pocket. If a nigga reach for my pockets, he catch a pocket rocket. I never have to cock it, cause I keep it cocked. Anything I want, I cop it cause I keep a knot. They call me Sugar Bear, but I ain't got a sweet spot. Fly like a peacock, that's why the freaks fly. Back in the day I would bust and my nigga would beatbox. Ever since I've been spitting nothing but heat rock. Never got to meet Pop or Easy E. Now that they died, hardest nigga alive is SB. I ain't easily phased and I'm hard to amaze. Niggas flows is bootleg like fake J's. Matter of fact, they more than weak like 8 days. You niggas ain't riders, you might as well have a blank page.
Can't buy this super flyness. You can't buy this super flyness. Can't buy this super flyness.
Yo, what's happening? You watching Apartment 107 with my man SB Global. I'm Slink Johnson, the Prime Minister of Pound Down, master of the West African monkey spank technique, 5-time Wild Cheetah Submission Hold Champion, 80, 84, 88, 92, and 96. Check your history, bitch. And we up in this thing. We cutting up big. Apartment 107. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, man. We on the way to the top, baby. Smoke yours.
Always been overweight. And because of being overweight, I was always insecure, hated myself, always depressed, and hated life. All because I was just dealing with this self-hatred. And because of that, I always wanted to kill myself because of it. I had suicidal thoughts all the time because of it. I was a depressed little bitch, alright? You gotta be real with yourself, man. That's what makes a loser. Alright, I had a loser mentality. What the fuck? So one day, I really reached a really low point and I wanted to change. I got tired of being fat. I got tired of having suicidal thoughts. I got tired of being insecure. How the hell am I supposed to do to be confident and be able to love myself for who I am? I had no faith in myself. I was always thinking about suicide, all because I was thinking I'm worthless, you know? But there's gonna be a point in time where you're gonna get tired of it, man. I gotta stop thinking like this. Because the thing is, it's such a loser way, you know what I'm saying? You're such a loser if that's your mindset. For me, I just want confidence. I want to love myself and be able to really enjoy life. And actually seeing those results for the first time, I was a changed man. Just a thing, you know, there's multiple times where I tried exercising to lose weight and always failed. Why? Because I was not consistent. I didn't stick with the program. I'll probably do it for like 14 days straight or something like that, but then just stop all of a sudden. Nah, man. Once you start, there is no stop. I made sure I worked out like a mug, man. Like, I want to lose that weight bad, man. Like, people don't understand. Like, I was sitting here battling with myself, man. And because of that, like, I let all those opportunities back then, like, I wasted so many opportunities. All because I didn't believe in myself. And then, all of a sudden, I got introduced to working out. Man, I went all out. Inmates give themselves a reason why they're built the way they're built. They're training for war. So what they do, they bust it. They bust it hard. They sit here trying to train their bodies for war, intense battle. When you think about it, they smash it so much that their bodies got no choice but to adapt to the environment that they put themselves in. So you're probably asking, how do I do it? What kind of foods I eat? What kind of diet do I follow? I don't really follow a diet. I mean, I did intermittent fast, but it's all about the caloric deficit, how much you put in versus how much you put out.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Apartment 107. I'm your host, SB Global, Darnell Dollar, Sugar Bear the Extraordinaire. And today we got a phenomenal young G. This dude, he basically just blew me away, man. I caught him on YouTube. That's him tapping in right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, I caught this dude on YouTube, man. I've been on a fitness journey for quite some time. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, and I've had my my time around. You know what I mean? And I'm always searching for motivation, looking for the best way to go about it, the most sustainable way to achieve health and fitness. And ran across this dude, man. He was on this popular YouTube series called Brand New Meat. And man, when I saw him, like I said, he blew me away, man. In just a short span of 10 months, he lost over 100 pounds. And not only did he lose over 100 pounds, but the dude put on a whole bunch of muscle in the process. And man, like I said, this is a phenomenal young man. I believe he's only 22 years old. And I want to welcome him here to Apartment 107. Do we have him? Quantel, you in the building? Say something, brother. You probably got to hit that link again. Tap out and tap back in so I can introduce you. Yeah, but like I said, man, this guy is phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead. While he's trying to tap back in, I'm going to put on a little more of his story so you can see what this guy is up to, man. Hold on, where we at? Where are we at? Yeah. Look at this dude's workout, man. He calls himself the Flex God, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see why. He's putting in that work. And without further ado, at Apartment 107, we want to welcome none other than the one and only Mr. Quantel, Lil Man Thomas, a.k.a. the Flex God. What up, Quantel? I don't hear you, bro. Make sure you got your volume up. Look like you got it on mute. Can you hear me? Look like you got your thing on mute. Let me see if it's on my end. No, you got to control that. Okay, hang up and come back again. Hang up and come back again. This is what happens when you do a live show. It's just like when you watch the news and they got to cut away because you can't hear the person or the stuff ain't going on time. I don't even think he can hear me. Quantel, you got to hang up, bro. Let me hang him up. So who we got in the building, man? Where the comments at? Yeah, but like I said, man, this dude, let me go back to this reel, man.
Always been overweight.
Hold up. I mean, look at the this dude was 300 pounds, and in 10 months, look at what he's doing. You know what I mean? If you thought in 10 months from today, this is the end of October. So 10 months from today would probably be what? August. Next August, if that could be you doing that, flexing. You know what I mean? From wherever you are right now. Look at this guy, man. Phenomenal. Quantel, you got volume, bro? I don't know what happened. We can't hear you, bro. I don't know what happened, man. For some reason, we ain't got no volume on you, pimp. Okay, check back out. We gonna get that together. But in the meantime, man, just look at this young man's process, man. Progress, I mean. And it is a process. So even though I misspoke, I spoke correctly. That's 10 months, y'all. 10 months. Just hard work and dedication. Like I said, man, blew me away. So I brought him here, man, to learn from, to understand, what it takes to really and truly transform your body and your physique. Yeah, I'm sure it has a lot to do with your mind. Mostly to do with your mind. Quantel, you got volume, bro? Wow. I don't know what's up with his volume. We was just talking on it before the show. You're going to have to do it from another phone or something. You got a computer or something else, what is it, an iPad or MacBook or something's going on. Or maybe you need to restart that phone or something. Because something went off because we tested it and it was fine. So now we're not getting volume for some reason. Yo. All right. Well, in the meantime, in between time, you have me. I'm your host, SB Global. And, yeah, man. These technical difficulties happen from time to time, but we ain't going to trip because we here at Apartment 107. We're going to relax, and we're going to let it do what it do. I don't care if I got to just get the dude on the phone. You know what I mean? We're going to make this work. So, Quantel, if you're listening, try again. If not, we just going to have to do a phone interview or we're going to figure it out. But if you're watching this podcast, okay, he's texting me. Hold on. He's texting. Yo. Let's see. It looked like you should be good now. Hold on.
I don't know why it's not working.
All right, we got you now. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what happened with that. Yeah, I hear you fine. Bro.
Fine. Shit. Damn. Like I said, find a mic and everything, bro. Like I don't get it. Like he wasn't trying to unmute me or anything.
Yeah, it's all good, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to Apartment 107, finally, out of Ohio.
Yeah, finally.
We got our guest, Mr. Quantel. Mr. Quantel Thomas, a.k.a. the Flex Guy 187. What's up, Quantel?
Doing all right. How about yourself, man? Appreciate it.
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. I wish I was doing as good as you.
Sure.
I'm still
Everybody's
370
gonna do
pounds,
good. You
man.
gotta believe it.
You gotta back up a little bit because I can only see your eyes, bro. You gotta put your camera back just a little bit for me, please. So we can.
Huh. Keys. All right, got you, man. Yeah, my phone almost dead. I had to put it on the charger.
Oh, that's what was going on. Okay. Yeah, man. I wish I was doing as good as you, man. 10 months. So you started your journey what year?
Was it New Year, New Me, 2018, basically January 1st, 2018.
Really? So you a New Year, New Me, one of the rare success stories of people with a was it a resonation? What is it? New Year's resolution, a resolution.
New Year resolution.
Yeah.
Revolution. Yeah. I mean, basically, it's like I got tired of it. Got tired of being overweight. Got tired of being insecure. I got tired of all that for one.
Right.
And it's like, when you look in the mirror too much, and you got all that self-hate and self-doubt, and always wanting to take yourself out this existence because you just can't accept the fact of who you are, man. Like that's already a problem in itself. So here, like my senior year, like where all you do is lift weights, try to get in shape. I mean, I'm like, look, that's my second chance right there. So it's like, here I gave myself, you know what? It's 2018. I'm a senior in high school. I'm like, all right, might as well just take this opportunity and just let's get it. And a month in, once I seen those results, changed man.
Wow. So what was your starting weight?
I was the heaviest I was 303, but when I first started working out, I was 284.
Okay. And what was your weight loss after the first month?
Over 100 pounds. I went from 284 to 280.
Hold on. You said the first month you lost over 100 pounds?
Oh no, no. The first month, I think I went from 284 to 253.
Okay.
Either 256 or 253.
So almost 30 pounds in the first month.
Yeah,
And
just basically
what was the
all I really did. So to finish.
what was the what was the diet and the training in that first month that got you to almost 30 pounds of weight loss?
Really, it was all just the basic because in the weight room there's a lot of machines and all that, but mainly just purely weightlifting. And for the diet, it was your typical chicken, rice, broccoli, right? But
Right.
it wasn't really like that, honestly. It was mainly just I cut back on how much I ate. Really, it didn't really matter to be honest. Like I
Okay.
just and went from eating a lot to like, all right, I'm gonna just slow it down a little bit. I did cut out all the whole sweets and all that. I just went for I'll say the first strictly just whatever meat it was and whatever vegetable it was, which it just so happened to be chicken and broccoli a lot because it wasn't the fact that, oh, this is the diet that's gonna get you shredded. It's just foods I already liked anyways. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
I already like broccoli, I already like chicken. Sometimes I have eggs with it. But I stuck with that and whatever they had at school at the time. And basically I just worked out as hard as I could really.
Why do you think that you were fat? Like I seen in the video you said your whole life you've been overweight. So, I mean, what was you doing that caused you to be overweight? Was it just eating too much or too much of the wrong thing or not
Eating too much
exercising?
and playing the game basically, letting
Mm-hmm.
myself go, not being active and like not believing in myself really because I was letting all that self hate insecure and doing anything for myself really. So I kept on escaping in the video games because I was really a heavy gamer. So
Okay.
like here I be in school, do my school, and then just go home and just straight play the game for hours and hours and hours
Now, I noticed
and
you
eat
keep
garbage all the day.
eat garbage like chips and cookies and
Oh
junk
yeah,
stuff. Okay.
sure. All them good Doritos, the Oreos, man, you name it, man. Shit, I was big
Right.
on Doritos and all kinds of energy drinks.
Okay.
Like I was snacking, man. Yeah, I make sure like when I get my plate, I gotta make sure it's that good portion, and you gotta make sure you get the deli plate too, man. I ain't afraid, like
Okay.
like
So
I love to eat. Let's say that much. I love to
you
snack.
hey, you know what? I think your beard is causing some friction on the microphone. I don't know if that's
Oh
you
yeah,
could
that's
hold
my
up.
shirt. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you okay. So you got fat playing video games,
Mm-hmm.
chilling or whatever, but you keep mentioning, self hatred. You
Yeah,
know what I
because
mean?
that's legit the biggest reason right there.
I mean, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Was it the weight, or did you just have some stuff going on with just, self image and, you know what I mean,
All
and
that. I mean,
confidence?
yeah, it really does get deep into it because, like, for one, I have like a lot of self image issues. For one, that's what made me very insecure because, like, when I look at myself, I don't think I look good. I always thought I was ugly. I thought I was out of shape. So I really got into my image. And another thing is just like personal things that really happened. Like I had like traumatic experiences that happened. Like really I wasn't so open about You know, for example, like when I was younger, I got raped multiple times.
Wow.
You know, I got raped multiple times. It's not just like once, but like multiple times when I was younger, and it happened by a few family members. Now the thing was, is like, you know, here I was like 9 or 10 at the time that it happened, and for like literally a decade, you know, I kept it to myself for such a long time because who else? Like, how can I sit here and tell somebody, hey man, I got raped? You know, I always felt
Right.
like I felt the shame about it.
Right.
So like because like I let it happen, but I gotta remember like bro, like I was 9, I was 10, I was a kid.
Right.
You know, I didn't know anything better, but at the time it was like, you know, I had to just keep it under wraps and just I almost wanted to just keep it to the grave. But as I got older and older and older, you know, it was just like it was eating me up inside for a long time though, but I never really let it get to me though. But I think that was another thing that really played into that whole just being severely depressed is, you know, you
Absolutely.
got taken advantage of, and here on top of that, you know, you letting yourself go.
Yeah.
And
So the eating and the video game, like you say, was an escape from
basically
the.
it was
Wow.
like, when I'm talking about we play hours on the game, I'm talking about hours and legit. I'll tell you straight up the games I would spend time on, Grand Theft Auto, I'll say big time Call of Duty and Mortal Kombat. Those would be the only games I'll spend hours in playing. You know, and like especially like man, like after I'm done with school, I'm going straight playing Call of Duty for hours,
Hmm.
and that was always gonna be my thing. But I already knew like as time progressed and I got older, the game just started getting boring. You know, like I ain't really enjoyed it as much as I did when I was younger. So it's just like, well, I feel like I'm wasting my time now, and
Have
here
you ever?
I'm like 300 pounds, and it's like, well, I gotta do something about this, you know.
When did you first address what happened to you as far as being sexually assaulted by family? Did you
It
address your?
took a minute. It really has. It took a minute. You know, I told about like a couple people here and there, and like I still like I ain't really like I really just kept it secret till like recently. Actually, that's when I started being more open about it. Is like legit recently,
Have
because
you have
I
have
feel
you
like now
have you addressed the people who did it to you?
I haven't confronted them yet about it, but I know their time will come. All I know is I just stay away from them because I already know like if I had to see them, if I had to talk to them, man, like I'ma basically just go in on them. I'm not
Right.
afraid to,
Right.
but it's just like man, like honestly, while I'm on this path, on this journey that I want to be on, like I can't really just lower my level to their level. You know,
Right.
like I feel like after spending almost 4 years into this whole journey, I mean, I feel like I would just go backwards and just messing with these dudes that just basically take advantage of me, basically. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's crazy that it happened, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's just like I don't want to sit here and let that kind of situation drown me. That's
No,
for
man.
real.
I
Like,
think I think you are a perfect example of taking lemons and making a edible arrangement fruit bouquet, because that was something dark and that was something horrible that happened to you. But look at what it drowned you for a bit, but then you refused to die. You know what I mean? And
right,
once you stepped out and said, "Hey, man, I'm going to fight this, and I'm going to be the best me that I can possibly be," and you did that. You're doing that. You went from 300 pounds to 200 pounds of raw cut muscle, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you strong,
yeah,
man. I salute you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't go through things. You know what I'm saying? You took that and you moved on, and you better. You better now. You know what I'm saying? In spite of.
yeah.
Straight up, man. Round
Cause
of
man,
applause,
that's
man.
that's the last thing, like for real, man. Because like for what I went through, I mean, it should have like that's the type of stuff that can really just mentally kill somebody. You know, like it honestly was crazy, and that really has been something that really affected me for a long time. But I've always kept it to myself. You know, I kept it just hidden. You know, deep down, like
you wouldn't even know that that kind of stuff ever happened, especially more than once. I
Yeah.
can probably count like sheesh, like 8, 10 times. You know, like it's crazy, it really is. But like
Yeah.
I'm not going to like I said, like man, something like that. I don't want that to drown me. You know, like I want to sit there and try to up. Like I gotta sit there. My main thing, the thing that really just triggered the reason why I decided to get serious about working out, like is before it's wanting to work out. Like this is like at the time where I was so close to wanting to just get the hell out of here, man. Like I felt I was at my lowest. I look in the mirror, can't stand how the way I look. I can't believe what happened to me as a kid. I can't believe that like I'm at a low point.
Yeah.
But then like I thought about my mom. I'm basically the biggest reason why she's here because if I die, basically she's dead. Like I can't sit here and I had to really think like, man, if I can't live for myself, I gotta live for the people that care about me. Like
Right.
I got a lot of people that really do care about me. They probably love me more than I love my damn self. So it's like if I can't sit here and live for myself, I gotta live for the people that care about me. Cause I can't let them. I can't sit there and let them just be in pain because I took myself out, or because I just can't handle life. I can't handle like I gotta make this body work. I gotta live in this body. So
Mm-hmm.
what am I gonna do to be able to live on from my mom? Well, I gotta be able to know how to love myself. I gotta know how to be able to walk around with confidence, rather than just be
Yeah.
insecure. And that was my biggest problem my whole entire life was being insecure. And it got in the way of so many things. It really has. Like being insecure, man, ain't where it's at for real. I
Well,
can't
when
stand
you
being
when you
insecure.
have a reality um that you're not proud of or that you're ashamed of, you know what I mean? That will cause a person to not be confident and to be insecure. So it's no fault of your own that you had those feelings. It was because of what happened. But
Yeah.
the glory is, you know, that you're finding a way to be confident. You're finding a way to be secure in spite of. And not only are you strong physically, but you're strong mentally and spiritually to be able to be who you are and speak your truth, because I know that's not easy. I've offered a lot of people to come on this show and tell their story. And these people they look confident, when you see them, they talk confident when you hear them, but when it comes time to, putting it out there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know. People going to be
It's
watching,
it's
people
a
going to be listening.
Cause that's the thing is like, man, it's trying to build that strength up to actually just come forward, be like, hey, man, this happened, that
Yeah.
happened, or, I've been through this, I've been through that. Look, I gotta sit there and my main thing is this: like, I gotta learn how to forgive. I gotta sit here and
Mm.
learn how to actually get out, get it out there instead of just keeping it in. Cause you just keeping it in, all you really doing is just hurting yourself, and that's the last thing you want to do is just keep yourself in that pain, keep yourself in that depression, keep yourself in that, damn, why did I let that happen? Why not just let it just, you bring it out there, maybe share your story and maybe somebody can sympathize with you, somebody can talk with you or, anything, just get that pain out of you because if you just keep that pain in, all you're just going to do is just keep hurting yourself over time.
Yep.
That was my thing was, I held it in for more than a decade. I held that secret for more than a decade plus.
Don't you feel
So
so
it's
much
just
better
like,
now though that you have
man, for real.
freed
I think it
freed
just
it
took a
freed
lot of,
yourself of that?
yeah, cause I mean it took a lot of just growing up. I had to really analyze. I sat there and really had to think about it. And the more I thought about it, the more angry I got because it was just like after the fact, it was just the fact like I still try to, all right, I'm gonna just bury this under the rug,
Mm-hmm.
pretend that never happened and still try to be cool, like we was gonna pretend that never happened. But how come I could always remember that? Why
Oh
that
yeah. Yeah.
vividly stays in my
Yeah.
brain, how come I can remember certain things they said to me, like it's honestly crazy. Here I can sit here and forget where the hell I put my glasses like 5 minutes ago, but something that happened when I was 9, I can vividly remember. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, man, if I'm just gonna keep letting that bury me, man, like I ain't gonna go nowhere. So it's just like, man, I just let it out. I'm more comfortable with it because it's like, man, something like that, I ain't gonna let it break me. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
'Cause I
sir.
know there's somebody out there that been through some crazy traumatic experiences themselves and they just don't know what to do. Well, for me personally, how do I figure out how to heal from something that crazy is, for one, build myself up to where it's like, all right, you know, I gotta forgive. And that right there is gonna be the ultimate healing point right there. Just forgive and just forget that, you know, that stuff ever happened. Even though it's always gonna play in my mind, you just gotta learn how to forgive, because that right there in itself is gonna help you heal big time.
Right.
And I just can't sit there and just have that low key hatred for him. Like, why the hell would you do that? But at the same time, it's like, man, I can't sit there and just be this type of dude that just drown in hatred. Basically, man, I'm cool.
Let's tap into some of the comments, because the people watching um, been tapping in. Did you just start? No, he started in 2018. That's Luann. All right, we got a comment. C Snow. I don't know if these anybody you know. Just saying, yo. Let's see. C Snow, what's up? Is that's your people? Okay.
Shit,
Yeah.
all these names definitely new to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I made my post.
Hold on, C Snow. Okay, I literally look. Okay, C Snow says I literally look up to this man every single day. Yeah.
That's what's
See
up.
you, and you don't even know who this is. You know what I mean?
Up,
So you
that's
see what I'm saying? You
like,
see what you doing?
I mean, it's crazy, man. Like it is crazy because like so many people really do be looking up to me, and all I really do is just, I mean, I just live this lifestyle, man. I don't even think anything of it, because when I work out, it's not working out to get fit. This is a pure passion. Like, I purely love to lift weights. Like,
Right.
there's a difference between working out for 30 days to get fit and working out because you just love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
bodybuilding, self-image, but lifting the weights, that right there, it, like, the feeling I get every single time I'm done with a session, I feel good. I feel powerful. I feel strong. I release that frustration on the weights. And I think like really when you really get deep with it, like when I work out and I bust my ass in the gym or bust my ass in this garage, man, like I bust my ass because I put all that frustration, all that energy out into just working out like a G.
Yes, sir. I've seen you. I'm gonna show some before we go too. Jeffrey McCoy, he agrees with C Snow. He said he looks up to you too.
Love y'all, man.
He said, I'm
For
so I'm
real.
so I'm so grateful. I found his videos. I started my journey in July of this year, and I'm currently down 53 pounds. C Snow
Get
said
it.
you literally saved his or her life. I don't know who C
And
Snow
that's
is,
what's
but
up, man.
so you see what I'm saying? You saving lives. Everyone loves Danny. Wow, nice transformation. Hawk says, yeah, man, that's deep. I guess talking about, your testimony.
Yeah. Because I mean, man, when it comes down to it, man, like this whole journey, everything is all just comes from just deep, like everything about it, like what got me motivated on to work out ain't even just like, man, like I got self-image issues. It was more like I got mental issues, low key.
How you feel about your body now, though?
I'm still not satisfied.
But don't you
I
love it,
mean,
though?
like
You don't
it's,
look
oh
at it.
yeah,
You don't look at it
oh,
and with satisfaction, like, man, look at what I've done.
I mean, like when I look in the mirror, of course, like people be catching my ass all the time looking at the mirror. Cause that's the difference is I'm staying staring at the mirror. I stay staring at my
Always been
reflection.
overweight.
I stay staring at
And
everything.
because of
But
being overweight, I was always insecure,
like
hated
I
myself,
look at the mirror,
always
man. Like I
depressed,
know I
and hated
made,
life.
I definitely came
All
a long
because
way. I really definitely did. But
I got tired of being
I
fat.
feel like I can go even further than where I'm at right now. That's how I kind of look at it. Like at the end of the day, I don't think I'm ever gonna be satisfied, because if I'm satisfied where I'm at, then I'm just gonna just get stagnant, and I'm gonna go right back to being that fat boy. And I refuse to be that fat boy, so I'm gonna just keep on going until I die. That's the that's the other thing, man. It's just like when it comes down to like the crazy thing is, it's the fact when I look at the mirror, I still almost see that fat boy, because it's like this body right here is so new. Still, like it's only been 4 years compared to a decade plus of being fat. You know, technically being overweight, being that dude. 10 plus years compared to 4 years. So it's more like I still gotta learn how to be in this body, basically. Good. Are you there, man? Where you go?
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, my
Yeah.
bad, y'all. So nobody heard none of that I just said. So I'm gonna forget that I said it. They're telling me to they're telling me to read the comments. So let me read these comments real quick. You hear me now, right? You don't hear me right
Yeah, I can
now?
hear you. I hear
No,
you.
okay.
I know they
That
should.
hold on. I don't know if the audience can hear me. If you can hear me, say something. Leave a comment if you can hear me. Leave a comment if you can hear me. Hello. You hear me now? Danielle, you hear me now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that, Flex. All right. What I was saying was that in 2020 you went on a bulk so you can increase your numbers on your lifts, because not only you're a bodybuilder but you're a power lifter. And in the process of putting on mass, you ended up putting on fat and ended up sort of chubby again. And you had to
Yeah.
cut that weight. So you've cut this weight off your body to create your physique twice within, this journey since 2018, man. I just think that's, you know what I mean? That's phenomenal, fam.
Yeah, because I mean, shoot, I mean, I just enjoy it, you know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm never gonna book again, bro. I'm cool on that. I'm really cool on that, man. That's probably one of the most wasted times ever, because I ain't even gonna lie, like the second time through, a lot harder than the first time. I don't know what it was. It was a lot slower process, but I think what it is was, I got more muscle now. So it's like, obviously, I'm not gonna have this dramatic, weight loss again. I ain't gonna go from, this way to this way, where I probably got a little bit more pound of muscle, since, I have more experience on lifting.
Okay, let
But
me get
man,
these comments, man.
I'm cool on
Everyone
book.
everyone loves Danny said that's my problems, the snacks and the sweets. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
think I think Flex guys still mess with snacks and sweets sometimes. He just go about it a little different,
Well, hell
right?
yeah. Man, like literally like the last 3 days, man, I was snacking on them cookies, but that's because it's just the fact. Like, man, I'm not afraid to dabble in them snacks either, man. Like, I'm not. The
Okay.
thing is, it's more about moderation. Like, people hear it all the time, but like, no, for real. Like, instead of eating cookies every single day or going to McDonald's every day or this and that, I would say like, if you're somebody that eats fast food every day, do it 3 times a day, 2 times a day. That right there in itself is a big difference because here your lifestyle is always McDonald's. But now all of a sudden you switching it up. Instead of going McDonald's 5 times a week, you going to McDonald's 3 times a week, 2 times a week. And then
Yeah.
you eating something else during that whole week. Like, all right, I'm gonna try eating more healthier, but I still want to have the McDonald's on the side, you know. So it's like it's more of a slow process. Your main goal, however, man, the best way to really do it is fresh foods, fresh vegetables. That's it.
Okay.
Meats, vegetables, fruits, rice, eggs, beans, whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, all food is going to just turn into calories,
Right.
energy. And that's what we need. Now, food's better than in nutrients, high protein. Don't be afraid of carbohydrates because carbs is what the energy is. You know, all that good stuff, man. Me personally, I always paid attention to protein and carbs, but the biggest thing is calories. I always follow the calories in, calories out diet, anyways. Like,
So
basic.
your calorie intake to lose weight is how many calories do you eat to lose weight?
So the best way to do it is know averagely, like on average, like for example, 3,000 or 2,500. So what I would do is subtract a couple hundred from that average calorie, so I'll be in a caloric deficit. So when I first started lifting, I went to straight 2,000 or under, and that's it. Like legit, I would look at the nutrition facts, which man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If there's one thing that could probably wake a lot of people up is if people actually paid attention to the nutrition facts. People might not think they eat a lot, but once you look at the nutrition facts, you do eat a lot. You eat a lot. The nutrition facts will tell you because that's what literally you put in your body. And it'll tell you how many servings per serving.
Okay, so I mean, like, what about like if moms make some chicken or something? Like, how do you know? Or moms make a pot of, I don't know, whatever. Like, how do you?
Yeah.
You know, what about the things that don't have the label on it? How do you measure?
Yeah, the
when it's
best
time
way
to
to
eat?
do it. Yeah, the best way to do it, you can guesstimate it. You know, you can go on, you Google it or go on MyFitnessPal or something and see, all right, it might be around this caloric range right there. Because, I mean, it's not like you got to be perfect to the T. Just be like close to, all right, I'm about around here. It's mostly a lot of guesstimating for the
Okay,
most part.
so you
But
just
having
basically
that, yeah, like it's like having that idea of knowing how much you eat compared to how much you work. That right there is what's going to get you results.
right. What's more important, the deficit or the workout?
Honestly, if I really had to say it, it honestly depends on what your goals are. So if I would say like energy in and energy out, that's what's going to contribute more to your body composition, really, and how you feel during the day. But if you really want to, let's say, be a little bit more stronger, build a
Sorry about
body,
that.
working out is the most important thing.
Okay.
There's no other way around it. Like,
You know,
sure, the
Phil Heath,
diet might be a good thing, but you gotta
right.
live.
Phil Heath just said that on something I saw. 7-time Mr. Olympia.
Yeah,
You know, forever, from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Ronnie Coleman to anybody in fitness, they'll tell you it's 80% diet. You know, they'll tell
yeah,
you can't out train a bad diet. But
oh yeah,
the truth is, you know, I mean, you can lose weight by eating less or dieting, you will
Literally
lose
that.
weight. But you won't transform your physique without the training.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. There ain't no other way around it. Cause honestly, like I don't like my diet for the longest. It ain't even been like fresh foods really. I mean, yes, for example, like for a while I used to cook like beef, like ground beef or ground chicken in bulk. I prepped it
Mm-hmm.
for a while. But then next thing you know, I'll go to straight Walmart and around the already cooked food section, you got the chicken chunks and I get the General Tso's chicken every time with the rice. And I
So
would dead ass eat that
what
every
would be a
day.
serving of that? Like what would your pre-cooked chicken chunks and rice meal look like? Or how many calories would that meal be?
I would say like for a fact, like the chicken chunks probably touching, I'll say between 800 to 1,000 or so,
Oh, you getting off on
depending
your meal.
because
How many meals
because
do
I
you
mean
how many meals do you eat a day?
it averages sometimes like
Hey, we
for a
can't see you.
while
We
like
can't see you, Flex God. You gotta. Yeah, there you
oh yeah
go.
my bad.
All right, come on.
For a while like it used to been it's almost like a pseudo 1 meal a day, but I try not to do that. Like honestly, it's mostly like I'll try to eat one good meal that basically got all the calories I need for my day. I might
Mm-hmm.
snack on some fruit here and there, but that's about it. Mostly like I'll eat a big meal. That's it. One
Okay.
big meal.
And what time do you normally eat that meal?
Usually at work, it'll range between 12 or 1 o'clock usually. And that would
So
be
you,
almost the only meal.
so you eat midday, and then you may snack on
Hmm.
fruit after that.
Yeah, either some fruit. I love fruit. I'm big on fruit. Like, I love
So
fruit.
on your meal you have 800 calories of chicken and how many calories of rice?
I think it was like 200. It was between 210 or 190, something like that on top of my head. And it'd be like the minute rice you put in the microwave for a minute.
Right. So
And
that
then
meal
like the
sounds
chicken
like.
chunks.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I would
Go
say
ahead.
like at the note, like with the chicken chunks, like usually a range between a pound or a pound point five. Like we get
Okay.
serious with my chicken chunks.
Yeah, I'm with that. So you like to eat big. You don't want to eat 6 to 7 small meals like the bodybuilder religious
Nah,
fanatics say. You say, man, I'm
no,
about
I'm
to
not.
when
I'm not
you
on
want to
that.
get off. You want to tighten your belly when you eat. Okay. So you got
Hmm.
800 or more calories worth of chicken,
Yeah,
200 or more calories worth of rice, and maybe some broccoli if that's what you're going to have
yeah,
that day.
yeah.
And
And usually on top of that, like this is protein products. Like I eat these Quest chips and these Quest cookies in a Kodiak cup, and they'll probably average like 600 altogether.
okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it. You correct me if I'm
And
wrong.
yeah,
Come on.
it'd be the same meal almost. It's almost like the same meal for a
Yeah.
while too. Like
So listen,
it's been the same meal.
if you want to lose 100 pounds in 10 months and you want to transform your physique, you got to kick ass in the gym. You got to put your body
Hmm.
through a stimulus. You got to, this
Yep,
dude does 1,000 push-ups in less than an hour. You know what I mean? Like he
yep, and
puts
that's
his
hard
body.
as hell.
How long did it take you to recover from that, man? You didn't work out
I
for like
mean,
the next 3 days, huh?
it took a. I mean, yeah, it definitely took a couple of days because every time I
Woo!
fully extended my arm, man, that
Oh my
tricep really
God.
like it felt it.
That's on
It
YouTube. Go
felt
to
it
his
though.
channel, man. This dude got 1,000 push-ups in less than an hour, like straight up, no cap. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
exactly. I got it all raw too and time. So what's up?
yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can go to it. He let's see. What was I gonna say? He So what I think I gather about your approach to losing this weight is okay. Definitely bust it in the as far as the workout is concerned, right? But as far
Yeah.
as the way you go about your diet is basically almost an OMAD type of deal, but you're able to add snacks and fruit as you know to keep you satiated, you know, throughout the
Yeah.
day, so you can have something to go to sleep on. But you have
Yeah.
one main meal in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that keeps you tight. And then when it's time to go to, so then when you get hungry, you can have some Quest cookies, or you can have you know, some fruit, or whatever the snack of your choosing is. But it ain't gonna have you over. It's gonna still have you in a deficit. And you didn't. It's almost like you didn't diet because you ate big the one meal you ate.
Yeah.
You just don't eat multiple
Exactly.
big
It kept
meals.
me satisfied because how I always looked at food now is fuel, anyways. And those calories is basically my pre-workout or my post, depending on it. Because now I kind of switch my routine up to where I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning right before I go to work and just
Hmm.
bust it then. And usually, I mean, I don't really mean to do it, but like I go to the gym fasted a lot. That's because once I wake up, I go straight there.
Now, how do you do with hunger management? Now, going early in the morning is probably the best thing for that because you don't really get hungry when you first wake up. But
Right.
let's say it's one of those days, well, before you started, you know, going at 4 in the morning. Like, how do you manage hunger throughout the day with your strenuous workout routine?
Really, honestly, for one, it's the mindset, for one, because it's like, honestly, like, I think it's more like if your body just gets used to it. Like, if you eat less calories for so long, your body just gets used to it. Now, sometimes, yeah, your appetite might get the best of you, but it's mostly always gotta remember, like, if you're on this journey, what you rather have? You know, what you gonna sit there overeat, or do you want to keep on making progress to what you want to do? For me, I just want to just get to my progress to whatever I want to do. So how I kind of manage is mostly, for one, I drink water, which does
Hmm.
help, you know, fill up your stomach. Cause like I don't really drink. I'm not a big fan of drinking liquid calories too much. I mean, I love apple juice and orange juice. Those are gonna be my things, especially pineapple juice. But I use those juices as, of course, fuel for the gym. Cause it's almost like I treat those as pre-workout because those juices, the foods, all got calories. You use
Right.
those calories up in the gym.
So, do you eat any diet foods? Use any diets? I don't know, diet drinks, diet versions of food. You know, I don't know, sugar free stuff, or you know what I mean, or do you just
Mostly whatever protein bar or whatever protein product there is sometimes. Cause like, I'll go to Walmart or maybe GNC or whatever, and I probably cop. Like, to be honest, straight up how I do it. You know, like I legit whatever I got the time, go straight to Walmart. It's always been the Quest chip and the Quest cookies. But I love Quest, I really do. And as diet foods, those probably the closest thing right there. Now for I'll say fresh foods, I love grilled chicken. Rotisserie chicken is another one, but mostly grilled chicken. I'll eat a chicken breast any day of the week. Like I love chicken. Now, chicken and eggs any day of the week. Boom, like that's my stuff. So it's like that's basically the only stuff right there. But as time progresses, I'll probably say for the next 2 months, I might go really strict on my diet though, because since December, I'll say January 1st of this year will be marking my 4 year. So why not, go crazy on this transformation? Since I mean I'm still trying to cut weight anyways.
so? Are you still? Because I heard you say on one of your YouTube videos it was supposed to be this October, but I don't know if the pandemic or something had something to do with you not entering into a bodybuilding contest, or do you still have plans on doing that?
I'm
And if so,
definitely
when?
I'm still got plans on it. I want to do it sometime next year though.
Okay, okay,
Mainly I want to learn how to pose. That's my biggest thing. I want to, for one, because I feel like I still want my physique to look better than what it is right now. But also it's more like I need to learn how to pose. I need to have someone with the experience to critique how I pose, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, man, you you definitely, man, an inspiration to me, and as we can tell, inspiration to a whole bunch of other people. I want to read a few more comments, man, because I don't want nobody to feel left out. Shannon Joyner says that I hear you. Okay, I don't know what you hear, but thank you for that. Oh no, they were talking about when they couldn't hear me. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. All right, what else we got? Hold on, what did he say? This the same dude that wore a Blade costume to work today. Is that what you did? You wore a Blade costume to work today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Hey, talk about you ain't got no
That's
confidence,
crazy.
man. It take a lot of balls to do that, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, because it was like Spirit Week, and technically it's tomorrow is supposed to be costume day, but I'm off from work, so I'm
okay.
like,
So
man, I'll
you had to
bust my
get yours
costume on
on.
right now. Cause like usually what I do around, especially October and stuff, it's Halloween, you get dressed up, so it's like, I want to sit here to take a picture as Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause everybody said I look like Wesley Snipes for some odd reason. So I'm like, all right, man, I might as well. I guess we're gonna dress up as Blade, huh?
I seen the Batman deal. I posted some of that.
Yeah, man. We dress up as Batman, Rambo, Johnny Bravo. I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah, man. Live your best life, young man. Hey,
Exactly. I mean, for real. Like, I'm just gonna keep on growing. Just mainly, I might get into that modeling stuff for real. Like, you never know.
G Flow. G Flow says Quant Weekend. Who is Quant
Oh
Weekend?
no, man. I already know who that is, man. I know who that is.
Okay. So look, man.
Co-worker,
I,
man.
this 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 podcast was a setup to get you to train me and to be your success story. So yeah, yeah, we got work to do.
So yeah,
Don't
you want to
get
know the
don't get
secrets
quiet
now?
now, huh?
Who said I'm quiet?
I couldn't hear you, bro.
Cause
I couldn't hear
I'm
you.
like this. I mean, I'm like this, man. If you want the work, I'm gonna give you the work.
I want to work, bro. I want to work.
So you want to know
Now,
the secrets, huh?
man, ain't no secret.
Cause there ain't nothing, man. For real, like all you gotta do is just start. Like start now, and let's just get it on, get it going, get it cracking. That's literally it. You gotta keep on cracking. But here's the difference, though. You gotta keep it cracking day in and day out, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. You gotta stick with it, cause like once you start, you gotta keep on going over and over and over. So you see how the way I work out, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine doing that over and over and over and over, getting your body used to that.
Okay. Hold on. Sports Spotter got a question. I appreciate Danielle for keeping me in the loop. You know Sports Spotter? Sports Sparta?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, the live lagging, but ain't nothing I can do about it. I ain't the internet. You know what I mean? It's just that's one of them things that happens sometimes. Sports. Sorry about that. Well, go ahead, Quan.
But for the most part, I would say without a doubt, the secret is there is no secret. All you gotta do, you probably already heard it from me plenty of times, but for one, it's gonna be calories in, calories out. Always gonna be the biggest one. Calories
Yeah,
in, calories out, and just work out. Work out like a G. But you gotta know what your personal goals are. Like, do I want to lose weight, build muscle? Do I want to say just be fit? Do I want to say just be healthy? There's so many things. There's so many ways to train to your personal goal. So you gotta know what your goal is. And for me, I just wanted to lose that weight, but also I want to look like I lift weights. I always said I want to look like an inmate. So what am I gonna do to look like somebody just did 10 years in the pen?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna do exactly what they did. And for the most part, they did a lot of body weight training, like pull-ups, dips, push-ups, squats. Now imagine doing that, but you do it how the way they do it, where they just go crazy every single time. But then you throw the weightlifting on top of it. Boom.
How long are these training sessions, or how long were the training sessions you did to transform your body?
Now, for the first 10 months, I used to train. I mean, I had a lot of free time because I ain't had a job at the time. I was just getting out of high school, but it used to be like multiple times a day, like 2 to 3 times. And it used to range for a couple hours. There was a couple times, I worked out for 4, 5 hours for no reason. But now, it used to be a good hour and a half, 2 hour session. Sometimes it might range to three. But
Mm-hmm.
really, I would say average 2 hours.
Okay, so let me tell you what it is with me. Like I said, I'm 370, bro. There's a lot I can do at 370, and then unfortunately, there's things that I can't do. Certain days I can do dips. Some days I can't. Most days I
Yeah.
can do push-ups. Most days I can. There are rare days where I can't. A pull-up can't happen unless it's assisted.
Yeah. But I
So
mean, shoot, even with assisted pull ups, you still doing pull ups, you still working your body though. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah. So so it's like I don't know, like what type of volume am I supposed to put on my body in order to get the maximum results, but also to where I'm able to you know maintain the training regimen. You know what I mean? I don't want to break myself down to where now
Right.
I'm not able to train. But
Exactly.
but like you say, I want to look like I lift weights. I don't want to. I'm not trying to get skinny fat.
Nobody wants that. Trust and believe that. I would say, for one, I would say my question is, how often do you train?
Um, Probably like 3 times a week.
3 times a week. See, about at the minimum right there. So it's like, how long have you been training? Like, couple
Well,
months, a
well,
year?
I've been off and on. I've been very inconsistent for a long time. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So that's really the issue that I'm having is finding consistency. You know what I mean? Finding a
Exactly.
specific time and and even a workout strategy that I do because I'm constantly changing. I'll go from heavyweight to high volume to you know upper lower
Mm-hmm.
push pull legs, whatever. I'm looking at YouTube and I'll get inspired by this person saying that's the way, and then that person saying that that's the way. You know what I mean? And you end up, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like chasing your tail and not really getting very far because you know what I'm saying. It's not one thing that I'm actually sticking to and saying I'm going to take this all the way, for a considerable length of time to see where it'll take me.
Oh yeah, most def. Cause for like, I would say in your case, right? You've been on and off for a little while, inconsistent and all that. It's more like, all right, cause for one, you're gonna have to find a time to work out. That's without a doubt. 'Cause I hear it a lot. I ain't
I
got
got the
time for
time.
it.
Time ain't the issue.
Yeah. Cause a lot of people they do say they ain't got the time. So it's mostly because this is an investment towards yourself. it's an investment towards your future because this is what keeps you alive longer. And when it comes down to training strategies, again, you gotta figure out what your personal
Okay.
goals are. Which, in your
I'm
case, you
sorry.
want to look like you lift weights and. Oh,
I'm
what's up?
I'm sorry because Sports Sparta is. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring your comment, family, but I didn't see the comment that they were talking about. So if this is it, let me go ahead and address it. I don't want you to think nobody's ignoring you, but we on here to talk to Flex God. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure we don't interrupt what he's saying to get to your comment. So if I'm not getting to your comment, it's because we're having dialogue. But he wants to know, what is your regimen with lifting and your diet
What's my
weekly, if
regimen?
you don't mind me asking?
All right, I'll tell you straight up the secret. I'll sit here. I'll just spill the beans.
Go on, tell him, bro.
So I'll say straight up. Ever since like COVID 2020, I switched to this upper lower program for myself. Basically, at one day I train everything upper body. When I say everything, I mean everything. But I have an idea in my head. Like, all right, I wanted to get good at benching and squatting. I got the idea of starting upper and lower. So how I'll do it is I'll do a compound and isolations afterwards. So I go from powerlifting to a bodybuilding routine right afterwards. And I couldn't really tell you exactly what my routine is because I don't really have a routine. I just got an idea in my head. If I want something to improve, I'm gonna do whatever the best exercise there is for it. So, for example, like I wanted big legs. So I asked myself, well, how am I gonna get big legs? So I squat 3 times a week, and I squat a lot. So it's mostly like I will squat a lot, and I'll do other few exercises. But I want to get my body used to everything,
How many sets in your
getting
squat
used to
session?
it a lot.
Okay. What's
That's
that
the
mean?
thing. Like
Tell me. What's a lot?
I would say like more than 6, 8, maybe even 10, touching 10 sets sometimes.
Okay. And what's your rep range you trying to hit?
And I'll play between 5 to 12 or even 20
Okay.
times.
Okay.
I do like the key really is intensity for me. Like I want to train with intensity. And what I would really do is, I'll do a lot of sets close to like, all right, I'm exhausted. I work out till I'm exhausted every single time. And by the time I'm done, when it comes down to diet, honestly, I'll eat foods that's basically high in protein and good in carbs. And I'm making sure my calories is at a certain limit, and I'll stick with it for a period of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
All right. So
really,
hopefully,
it's mostly consistency though with it though.
okay. So hopefully that answered your question, Sparta. Now back to me, because that's what we was talking about. You were saying that for me, since I've been, on and off, inconsistent, for quite some time, basically make sure we got the time. I got the time. You know, would you recommend your workout? You know what I mean, like the upper lower. I mean, what
It's
would you?
pretty nice.
Okay,
It's honestly nice because depending on how many days a week you train, like saying like if you train 4 times a week, like you probably hit everything like twice. You go from
hmm
upper, lower, upper, lower. You just hit everything twice a week. That right there is the minimum right there.
so when you do on your upper days, you know, you get it takes a lot, to you got to load the bench up. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's time consuming, right? Then I
Yeah,
guess you trying to do push ups too. I don't know if you still adding push ups in your workout.
I stack a
Uh,
lot of push-ups. Yeah,
all right, so you got bench, push-ups, and dips on your upper days.
Yeah. A lot of it that. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
So
it really do, like, when it comes down to my program, it really isn't my idea what I feel like improving. So like for a little while now, yeah, it was like I do a lot of pull-ups and a lot of push-ups. That's almost like I warm up with calisthenics sometimes, and then I'll go straight to the weights. And I wanted to get really good at the bench, so I just bench a lot, bench, and bench, and
and you
then
get
I'll
that
do other stuff that works my chest.
and you get that session done in how long?
Usually, there'll be times I'll bench just the bench alone. It'll be either 30 to an hour sometimes.
Just the bench
Just
alone.
bench
So
alone.
we haven't did any pull-ups, we haven't did any dips, we haven't did any push-ups, we haven't did our shoulders, we haven't did our triceps or biceps. So you talking about 2 to 3 hours on a workout.
Something like it, yeah. It'll average, like, I'll usually do the pull-ups and push-ups first and then the bench, or I might just go straight to the bench and then do the pull-ups, push-ups, and all that afterwards. I'll just vice versa, to be honest. Like, I go back and forth with it.
All right. Now, Quantel Pouncey said, ask him about cardio during his journey. How much cardio did you do during your weight loss journey, Flex God?
Hardly.
Flex God don't believe in
Hardly at
cardio.
all. Hardly
That's something
at
I
all.
talked to him about.
Cardio is really good for the heart. That's the main thing, is heart health, because it's literally cardiovascular. But for body composition, honestly, do you guys here be on the treadmill for an hour? No. I hardly did cardio. I mostly just lifted weights on a caloric deficit, and that's how I got away with it. Like, if you keep your calories at a certain limit and you burn more calories than what you consume, and you're burning calories when you lift weights, you're going to get there. And that's for sure, because it's like you working hard when you lifting weights anyways.
Are there ever
By the
days
time
that
you're
you
done,
have?
you're already out of breath. So
Are there ever days where you have like 2, 3, 4, 5 meals? Are there ever days where you kind of like, kind of throw the deficit out the window, and you just kind of I'm just gonna eat regular today?
Yeah, I ain't afraid to do that. I'm not really afraid to do that. I have my days like that where I'm just like, man, I don't care. But honestly, man, it's because that's I think that's a lot of people's problem, is their relationships with food. I would say, like, if you have a balance between a relationship with your food and activity level, you could probably balance that whole thing out, to be honest. But I feel like a lot of people focus their energies a lot on their food. But what are you doing to, keep your weight maintained for the most part? Because
G
hell,
Flow
you could
say
probably
you be
eat really good, but then you don't move.
G Flow say that you be boxing him to get that cardio.
Yeah, I'll say like I'll say, like, if there's a cardio I do, I want to find cardio that's fun, because screw running on the treadmill. But I like to box. I want to get into it, actually. Because boxing is probably one of the most, I'll say combat sports in general is one of the most cardio intensive, endurance intensive styles of training ever, to be honest with you. Like, if you want to get cut up real quick, man, just boxing in general, just sitting there, just punching the air for 3 minutes straight. You might not think it's a lot, but man, like, it's a good cardio, man, for real. And like, I'll say, like, the only pieces of cardio I really use seriously is the heavy bag and jump rope. That's really it.
Well, Flex God, what we gonna do? What you gonna do?
Exactly. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Hey, man, Flex God has a lot of phrases and terms that he probably don't even know that are coined. You know what I mean? Because he's a big YouTube presence. My boy say here now. That's how he starts off a lot of sentences. Here now, I'm doing a upper body lower body split. You know what I mean? and legit. So we gonna legit say thank you for coming to Apartment 107, Flex God. We enjoyed your company. We glad you came. And man, you got some work to do, man, because I gotta get fit, man. I gotta get fit, man, and I can't let this go in vain, bro. I feel like, man, I reached out to this dude, man, and I was not gonna take no for an answer. And when I connected with him, man, he was so graciously accepting and humble and just willing to give me knowledge and whatever he could do to help, man. This is one of the few people in the fitness industry that cares about other people and not just looking to make money. That's why I don't mind spending money with people like him. You know what I mean? So keep that way. Don't get caught up trying to get rich, because God is gonna bless you if you keep being the way you are, and He's already blessed you, bro. And I'm blessed because of you. And all I got to do now is get my Flex God physique popping. You know what I mean? So
you can get there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there for sure. And like I said, man, I'm not gonna let you out my sight now that I got you, because I wanna when I have you back on here, I'm gonna have some results to show some people.
I'll definitely tell you all the secrets you need to know.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, we want to thank everybody that commented. Quantel, C Snow, who else? There was somebody on here. Sparta. Everyone loves Danny. My boy Young Hop. Steady Rome, G Flow. Who else came on here? Shannon Joyner. You know Shannon Joyner? That's your people?
I definitely know G Flow. That's for sure.
Okay. We got Conlon Eckholt. Who else we got?
Boy.
Who else we got? We got some people that came to check us out, man. We want to make sure we give them their credit, because we don't let them know we never gonna forget it. We got the Bronze Mac. What's up, Dark Girl Whisperer? That's family right there. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we got Zachary Rodriguez. Who else we got? That's your people? Zachary Rodriguez in the house. Who else we got? Yeah, buddy. So yeah, bro. So you know you got to come back, and I'm gonna have some gains and some results to show people that, you know what I'm saying, what you do and what you say is the real, and it's the deal. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to get it. Like,
I'll tell you straight up.
Come on, tell me.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. You gotta go ahead and bust it day in and day out. If you truly want it, what you gonna do, man?
What you gonna do? Jeffrey McCoy, thank you for stopping in, brother. We see you, Sean. We see you in the comments. And Luann, thank you again. Hey, any last words, Mr. Flex God, before we get out of here?
Believe in yourselves, man. Don't give up on yourselves, bro. For real. If you give up on yourself, then how you gonna sit here and find your full potentials?
Hey, man.
Keep on grinding, y'all.
Thank you for being so real. Thank you for being so vulnerable. For being so transparent. We love you for that, fam. Flex God. To the death, though. This is Apartment 107. I'm your host, SB Global. This is our guest, Quantel Thomas. And we out. Peace.